back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode right here at Mike's Mods and Customs. Today is my second update for the second chance zombie build. So we're going to go ahead and give credit to a couple of different folks for this motivation behind getting this zombie build back on the bench. And first, the group build is hosted by Jason over there at Klein Racing, KRD Model Builds, I think it is, and Paul over at the Left Coast Model Car Builds. They're hosting the group build, second chance zombie build. And other credit is going to be due to the guys over at the Scale Model Car podcast, because they had originally put out a challenge to pull out a zombie out of your closet and off the bench and get to working on it. So they came up with the zombie idea, and then Jason and Paul came up with a group build for it. So dual shout outs for those guys there. There'll be links in the description down below, of course, to get over and check out Jason's channel and Paul's channel, and to Spotify to check out that Scale Model Car podcast. So anyways, let's cut to the chase. Let's get to what you guys are wanting to see. This is the 1963 Corvette prostreet custom project that I'm doing for a friend. And, well, let me show you that the chassis is now in a metallic black, all in one piece. For some of those of you that have been following along that other social media platforms, I started working on the interior tub, and I snapped this rear axle in half. Panic, but chilled out, calmed down. I fixed it. Thanks for some tips from friends on the Facebook groups. So, yeah, rims are done, attached, tires are there, front end is done with the Iceman collections. It's all painted up in a metallic black, which is the way I think I'm just going to keep it. I obviously have to come back and do some touch-up back here. I had to do some modifications, test fitting this up into the body. So, there would be that. Then I took the interior tub from the AMT 1963 Corvette and decided to use some of this to make an interior. So I've just gone ahead and I had to do a whole bunch of cutting and chopping and modifying to make this interior tub fit in there the way I want. It should fit just fine like that. So then I again went ahead and I primered up the interior dashboard, the steering wheel, and the seat belts. There'll probably be some modifications done to this because that's a stock car interior and we're working with a prostreet. There'll be a roll cage. There'll be some modifications. Possibly that passenger seat coming out. Maybe even that seat coming out and another one going in. I don't know yet. But that's the progress for the interior and the chassis. I also went ahead and primed up the seat belts that were there. I may or may not even use them for this build. I don't know. And I did the same with the steering wheel and the steering column. Not sure 100% if I'm going to use them for this or something else. And I also, this was in the 63 Corvette AMT kit, the helmet. I figured, what the heck? I'm going to paint that up because if anything, I'm going to set it on the center console or somewhere in the interior. So there's that, the update with the interior. Now let's get to the body. This thing has been wet sanded, primered, wet sanded, base coated 3 coats, wet sanded, and I've given it another 3 coats in a wet sand. So this thing's ready for clear. I'm pretty sure, I know now that I look at this door right here, there's a couple of little boo-boos right there. So there's going to be one more wet sanding round before I do clear. But I'm just going to leave it alone for the most part. This is ready. Next fitting of the body will be some windows. I'll try to get the front and the rear windows in it from that 63 AMT Corvette. And then just kind of leave it from there. There's a couple of little boogers right here in this driver's side door. So that's the update for the body. Not much has changed with that except for more layers of paint. So there's more wet sanding to do there. Got a lot more work to do with that interior and the chassis. Still have to get an engine fitted. I've been playing around with this one just to put it in there. I think it's going to be way too big. It's not going to come up through that hood scoop the way that I really need it to. There's a little booger on the hood scoop too, I see. Oh well, we'll fix that. So yeah, it's still a long ways to go. This is just update number 2. The second chance zombie build, group build. So thanks for hanging out here with me for another quick episode of Mike's Mods and Customs. Quick little midweek update on the group build. I'm plugging away at it. So have a great day, everybody. I'll catch you guys on the next one.